Race number 2 is a maiden plate. They're racing over 1,400 meters. This, of course, the first leg of the PA this afternoon. The off time is at 1,300 hours. Changes, 1 scratching. That is number 7, Miss Mackie. Equipment changes. Number 5 on an impulse, tongue tie on. And number 8, Missouri Flame is blinkers on, tongue tie on, and cheek pieces off. Betting has number 8, Missouri Flame, as your favorite, at 2-1. It's 11-5 about number 5 on an impulse. Number 3, Mio Destino, 33-10. 15-2 about number 4, Budgie. And then it's 19-2 about number 1, Princess Pearl. So quite strong at the top of the top 3 there. And again, we're going to bring Nino in here for the first leg of the PA. Nino, how many do we need in the first leg of the PA in race 2?
I think we only need one. Look here. There's only 3 horses here that can win it, and they'll probably run first, second, and third. That's number 3, Mio Destino, number 5 on an impulse, and number 8, Missouri Flame. Now, Missouri Flame, a lot of talk about it last time out. They didn't want to know, but it drifted big time, alarmingly in the betting when come race time. It went out to 5-6-1. And but I'm in the camp of number 5 here, Lal. I'm banking number 5 in the PA and the bipod. I think she brings the best form. And the run that stands out is in Joburg on the 28th of the 4th of January. April, yes. When she ran 9 lengths behind Zalatoris.
Yeah.
Now, we know how good Zalatoris is. I think on an impulse brings the best form into this race. I'm taking my chances. I'm sure we'll survive the PA. I'm just hoping that we survive the bipod. So I'm strong in the camp of number 5, Lal.
Make perfect sense here. And, of course, we know the form lines from Joburg. The run last time was a good one too. Craig Zaki in top form. Tongue tie on number 5 on an impulse is the selection of Nino. He does give the other 2 chances, but this one really should run in the top 3, maybe even the top 2. So here we go. The Poly Race 2 PA starts Banker 5, by Banker 5, by 1, 4, 5 and 7, by 4 and 6, by Banker 1, by Banker 2, by 2, 4 and 11. Just 24 rand the cost, and I'll remind you, that's how Nino does it. You can add whatever you want onto that. The PA starts in race number 2, and the time there was 1,300 hours. Race number 3, another maiden plate for fillies and mares. This time 1,600 meters, and the first leg of the important Pick 6 out at Fairview this afternoon. Changes for race number 3. You can scratch number 2, Golden Alexia. That leaves just 6 runners for the first leg of the Pick 6. Number 4, Cedar Peak. A few changes here. Compression mask off, blinkers on, Alamites on, Gin Strike number 4. The 6, Lacrima Christie is at, blinkers go on this afternoon on number 6 for the first time. Right, betting. The 5, Royal Missy, 9-10. Number 1, Royal Mermaid, 14-5. Joint second favorite with number 3, O'Mandy, also 14-5. It's 10-1, number 6, Lacrima Christie, and then it's 35-1 and better bar the top 4. So a small little race, this one. And the first question for Nino, is number 5, Royal Missy, a banker in the Pick 6?
Well, I don't know if Lal, I don't know if she's a banker in the Pick 6, but she is my strong first choice. Initially, I made it a 2-horse race between 5 and 3, Royal Missy and O'Mandy. I'm still strongly in the camp of number 5, even though she meets O'Mandy on 2.5 kilos worse off on the last run behind Gentile. Now, on paper, that 2.5 is enough for O'Mandy to turn the tables. But remember that O'Mandy has had 17 runs, and I don't see any more improvement from her as I do from Royal Missy. I think Royal Missy being lightly raced, she's got much more improvement to come, and I can see her turning the weight deficit around. So if people want to bank her, I would suggest her. She is my strong choice. If you put O'Mandy in, then you have to put Royal Mermaid in as well. So you either bank her, Royal Missy, or you go all 3. I cannot see anything else winning the race.
Yeah, she was back last time from 16-1 into 7-2 was number 5. And you either go 3 and 5, as Nino says. I'm probably listening to Nino. I'd go bank a 5 there. The second leg, 1, 4, 5, 7. By 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. By banker 1, by banker 2, by 1, 2, 4, 10, and 11. 200 rand to spend here for the Pick 6 this afternoon. and that gets underway race 3 at 13:35. Race number 4, first leg of our Jackpot 1 out on the Poly this afternoon. It's over 1,600 meters and it is an MR66, so obviously not the strongest around. The changes in race number 4, the scratchings, number 3, King's Sailor out, and number 9, Aerodivicchio. So 2 scratchings here, leaving just 7 runners. Number 6, Supreme Judge, equipment change, has got the compression mask and cheek pieces off. So with those 2 scratchings, as I said, 7 runners. The betting has number 4, Wild Fig, 11-5. 4-1 about number 5, Rototo. Number 7, King Rahul, is at 4-1. 9-2, number 1, Captain Clever, and then it's 11-2, number 6, Supreme Judge. Quite an open-looking race, this one, Nino, and, being a 66, that's quite normal for this type of race.
Yes, Lal. You excuse me. You're 100% correct. It's a lowly 66 merit-rated handicap, and those 4 that you mentioned in the betting, those are the exact 4 that I've got in all my bets. You know what, Lal? If you had to push me for a selection, I would actually go Rototo to beat King Rahul and Wild Fig, and then Captain Clever. Now, Captain Clever, first time he ran on the Poly, he won very well, even though it was over the 13. And so King Rahul as well, he's won both his last 2 starts over shorter. Let's see how they go over the 1,600. And Captain Clever was also fitted with the blinkers first time and seemed to appreciate him. Yeah, 1, 4, 5, and 7, I think all of them have to go in. I wouldn't know which one to leave out.
All right, yeah, as you say, not easy. It is a 66 handicap. Jackpot 1, here we go for Nino. 1, 4, 5, and 7. Bar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Banker 1 in leg 3. Banker 2, leg 4. Just 20 Rand to spend. I know I keep saying this. Add on as many as you want. And race number 4 gets underway at 14:15. Race number 5, graduation plate 1,200 meters. First leg of our Jackpot 2 out at Fairview this afternoon. There are no changes here in the 7-runner field, and there is some talent and ability, which is always good news. Now, betting. Number 3, Bayamoy, 11-10. Number 1, Speed Racer, 7-2. The 4, Sylvanian, 9-2. And then it's number 6, Fiery Countess, who's up at 7-1. The others not fancied, 18-1 and better bar those. So obviously it looks like the 3-horse Bayamoy is the one to beat. And just while that's up on screen, don't forget the blue voucher. Very, very easy to use. You can get it at any of the major shops, the Pick n Pays, Checkers of the world, and any of the major banks. It's extremely fast, no cost whatsoever. And if you're serious and you want to get money in quickly before prices change, blue voucher is the way to go. Nino, is this 3-horse beatable in race number 5? How many are we going first leg of the jackpot?
I think we got to play safe because of the last run, Lal. If she comes back to her best, I mean, she should beat a field like this. But I don't know what happened last time. The times are fast. I think she was not striding out last time out. Hopefully she comes back like the Bayamoy that we know. Then she should beat a field like this. Lal, I think Speed Racer has got a beating of Hair Trigger. So that would have to go in. The horse that I like is a nice price, could be a bit of a value here. Fiery Countess, unbeaten on the Poly, and her time is not much slower than Bayamoy over the 1,200. So that 7-1 looks attractive to me. And Sylvanian ran against an absolute champion last time in the form of Royal Kingdom. I think he has to go in as well. And then just for the fun of it, I've included Hair Trigger, even though I don't think Hair Trigger can beat Speed Racer on 5.5 kilos worse off at the weight. But I don't like to make bridges, so I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Thank you, Nino. As you heard from Nino, if the real Bayamoy turns up, she could be the right one, but we don't know that right now. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, by banker 1, by banker 2, by 1, 2, 4, 10, 11. Cost 25 Rand. That first leg of the Jackpot 2 gets underway at 14.50. race number 6 is an 82 handicap, merit rated 82 handicap over 1,200 meters. There's only one equipment change here in race number 6, and that is the 3-horse, One Too Many, Take the Blinkers Off. Betting, number 1, Tintamare, never quite sure how to pronounce it, 8-5. The 7, Halcyon, is at 7-2. 6-1, the 5, Donny T. 13-2 in the betting is number 8, Swiss Walt. And then there are 12-1 and better bar those. So again, it looks like the top 4 here, and maybe even a few less. Let's see what Nino says. Nino, your take on race number 6?
My take on race number 6 is that we have to follow this Geldin, Tintamar or Tintamari, whichever you prefer to call him, until he gets beaten. Now, I've always believed that the 1,200 is his best distance, and he's running over the 1,200 again. I believe he's going to be very, very difficult to beat. And like I said, we have to follow him until he gets beaten. And that's why I've elected to bank him in all my bets. I only make the danger number 7, Alcyon, from a 4 draw with Richard Fourie on. So the pick 6 is not very big, the perm that I work at. People want to add Alcyon or a couple more that they like, they can very well do that. It's not going to cost a lot of money. But I think Tintamari is, we have to follow him until he gets beaten.
All right, so Tintamari is looking for 4 on the bounce. He does carry 61.5, but look at the time he won in last time, and his finish of 21.9. So this is a win bet for Nino. Number 1, race number 6. That is one on the day that he really likes. Race number 7, a nice merit rated 96 handicap, 1,400 meters, and there are no changes. All 8 runners carded will be going down without any changes at this stage. Good race. Betting, number 2, We Can Go All Night. Sure we can. 7-2. Number 3, Final Try. 15-4. One of my faves here, number 7, Ayafayakatul, is at 15-4. 5-1, the 1, Golden Link. 6-1, the 5, Champanel. And 8-1, the 6, King's Ransom. So according to the betting, quite an open little race, even though it's so small. You know, the smaller the race, the bigger the upset, so they say. So we're going to get the thoughts here of Nino for race number 7. It's your last chance to get that double on, the final double on the card. Is this race quite open, Nino?
It is an open race, depending on how you look upon it. Like for me, I like a horse very strong here. But if I'm wrong, then it does become open. I like a horse called We Can Go All Night. Now, have a look at who he's run against. Taking note that you can disregard the penultimate run when it ran behind Money Heist. It was wearing Chickpieces that day. I think the Chickpieces he didn't not like, and they have come off. But this horse in Cape Town as well, when it was with Eric Sand, he's taken on divisions stronger than this. I think he's going to be a very, very difficult horse to beat with Richard Fourie from a 2 draw. If he does get beat, then I don't know. Then anything can win. All those horses you mentioned, Golden Link, Final Try, Dubai Hills, Champanel, Volcano, I don't know how to pronounce the name, number 7, they can all win.
Ayafayakatul. You know, thank you. And you're making a really good point here. Number 2, We Can Go All Night. I mean, Texas Red, Son of Raj, Bacchus, Raskova, 3 3.75 lengths behind Raskova, for goodness sakes. 4.5 lengths behind the Equator. Very good form, good draw, top jockey aboard. And that's the way that Nino is going to play race number 7. A straight win on number 2, We Can Go All Night. Race number 8 is the middle stakes. They're racing over 2,000 meters. And I just want to see here, yeah, of course, the fillies are nicely weighted here. No changes. Let's have a look at the betting. Number 11, Richard the Fearless, 7-2. 9-2, the 4, George Handel. 5-1, the 3, Heemstede. The 15-2 joint fourth favourite is number 1, Jean Carlos, along with Alado's Pride. 9-1 is a few dollars more, and then 10-1 and better. So again, an open betting market here. And, this is the type of race that maybe we could catch a nice quartet to get underway. And don't forget, I'm just going to mention Blue Voucher one more time, because it's fast, it's efficient, available at all major shops, all major banks. I've used it myself. It's extremely fast, very efficient. And if you want to get something in there quickly, I mean, it literally takes 2 minutes. It's that fast. And I also want to shout out to our best producer in the building. He's doing the show today. Can't believe he's come down to our level here. Cameron, well done. And Nino, final race. It looks like a tough race to me, but I know you sometimes find good value.
I'm trying to find value. Now, this is a bit of a tricky race because you got two horses here coming in with absolutely no weight on their back. 3 Cheers and Richard the Fearless. But please, you can explain and listen to this. George Handel is 9-2, right?
Yes.
Few dollars more is double the price at 9-1. Have a look at the last time they ran against each other behind Home Reef. A few dollars more ran in front of George Handel, and he's 4 kilos better off now. That to me is value. 9-1, that's my value bet on the card. A few dollars more at 9-1. I give a couple John Collars. I think it's better on the turf. Let's see how he goes on the poly. George Handel, like I said, shouldn't run in front of a few dollars more. You've got Roll of the Dice. If he comes back to his best, he could certainly win a race like this. Slonta Moth is another one. Lada Sprite, 3 Cheers. Sure, Richard the Fearless. So the value bet for me is a few dollars more. But in the pick six, I think the public need to load up here.
All right, so play a little wider in the final leg of that pick six, says Nino. But the value, few dollars more, number 2, also drawn better than George Handel. And as you heard, a big weight turnaround and beat number 4. So good value find there, 9-1 the price, and that's number 2, few dollars more in the final race this afternoon.